Hello everybody, welcome to another quick video. Now you might be able to tell it's incredibly windy today. We're in part of a sort of a storm system that's rolling through again. Seems to be the pattern for things just lately. But what we're here for is looking for waxwings. Now they're sort of migratory birds, and occasionally we get them sort of turn up sort of fairly regular, you know, sort of small numbers, but there's a lot turned up this year. So what we're going to do is I can get some shots. I've got with me 300mm on the OM1. So we're doing a few some different shots, might even sort of get some other birds in as well, but initially that's what I'm here for, get some waxwing shots in and see what sort of things we can do with it. It's not a bird that I've shot before, so it'd be quite interesting to see what it comes out like, but hopefully we'll get something halfway decent, and we'll catch it before the rain arrives. As you can see behind me, just pan you that way, it's very busy here, so I'm not doing a great deal of filming, but got some lovely shots of the waxwings. A few other birds around as well, and so we're actually on the Monsell Trail, just outside Bakewell. This seems to be a real hotbed for the birds this year, so that's where we've headed to, and hopefully we're going to get some more shots, get some more interest. The rain's coming through a little tiny bit, but nothing too bad, so hopefully the weather will hold long enough to sort of get a few more shots in. But yeah, definitely quite a few shots. A lot of them are going to be samey because it's the same bird that we're aiming for, but there are a few other bits and bobs around, so yeah, there'll be a few shots coming through. But yeah, get back to keeping an eye on these birds, I think. So I've got some cracking shots already. It's really quite good. They're very tame. They don't seem to be having any problems with the people, the amount of people that are doing the photography. One thing I've done, I switched to auto ISO because it's not the brightest of days, so it's averaging about ISO 2500, which is perfectly usable. It's not a problem at all. Shutter speed's holding at 1/640th of a second. The OM1 just sorts that out, and as usual, I'm shooting aperture priority. So I stick it at f4. You've got a lovely shallow depth of field, so you can get the bird sort of in focus and the rest of it sort of blended out. It just gives you a lovely sort of feel to the image rather than everything just being too much in focus. This isn't a landscape image, you're looking at a subject rather than sort of a big vista, so that's why I do that. But yeah, I can get some more shots in. I think most of the birds are actually around here, but might just have a bit of a more around the area, see if there's anything else around. I did spot some other birds a little bit further down, so I can get a little bit of variation in as well. But yeah, this has been quite a fun little spot, and well, although some of the photographers have dispersed, it's still quite busy up here. As I said before, you might find it unusual that I'm actually shooting in aperture priority to do wildlife. Now, what I've found is if you're actually using shutter priority or manual stuff like that, there's a lot to sort of consider when things can be fast moving. In aperture priority, I know the aperture that I want to shoot at. I want to be at f4. It's the brightest on the lens, and it gives me a great separation with depth of field. So if I can let the camera sort the rest of it else out, yeah, it just works so much easier. Now, as far as sort of shutter settings go, I've got it on silent single. I can run multi-shot, but these birds are actually quite stationary. They're just sitting there feeding, so you don't really need to be rattling off thousands of shots each time you press the shutter. But even so, I've been sort of shooting now for about 10 minutes. I'm already at sort of 500 shots, so give you some idea of exactly how many shots I do tend to take. And your hit rate normally, if you're lucky, you get about a 10% hit rate on it, but I think these would be actually quite nice. And I don't know whether you can make him out, but he's about 12 feet in front of us at the moment, this one. Just found a little piece of apple that he's having a bit of a feed on, so hopefully you can make that out, but it is quite a long zoom. I might just do a little bit of a zoom sort of manually in post, but yeah, hopefully you can see him anyway. So you might be wondering, why aren't I running Pro Capture mode? Well, that's great if you're running sort of fast moving birds and stuff like that, but I've already taken like over 600 odd shots, and that's me just using single shot. Now if I was using Pro Capture, I'll be in the thousands already and have a lot of the same thing, because the birds are fairly stationary, they're not really moving around a great deal. Yes, if you've got stuff that you want to capture in flight, or the stuff that you're not sure where you're going to sort of just pitch them out, Pro Capture is absolutely perfect for it, but I must admit, the AI focusing on the OM1 has been absolutely perfect on this setup. It's been absolutely amazing for it. But yeah, we are getting very, very windy, so we're getting quite a lot of sort of bounces of the tree and stuff like that, which is making it a little bit more challenging, but it's still, yeah, we get some reasonable returns from it. But yeah, hopefully we'll get a few more sort of birds bobbing around. There's an absolute gaggle of photographers just rocked up further down the track there, so I'm guessing there's some more turned up there, but we just had, like I said, the one over there that was sat on the ground, and he was absolutely gorgeous, brilliant little thing, really wasn't bothered about us at all. We got to about sort of 10 feet away, didn't care at all. The only thing that sort of made him fly off was a blackbird turned up and nicked his apple, but yeah, other than that, it's been absolutely stunning. Going to try and get a few more shots of, like I said, some different birds now. I think we've just got a field fare that was in the tree there. It wasn't great sort of positioning, unfortunately it was fairly deep in the tree, but hopefully we'll sort of get some more, but we're going to have a bit more of a wander, and hopefully you're enjoying some of the images I'm popping up as we're going through anyway. So what's the thing with the waxwings then? Basically, the migratory bird. These are Burmese waxwings. Basically, they migrate from sort of warmer climates, where generally they sort of don't like it when it's overly warm in the summer. Come over to these sort of areas, and this has been an absolute bumper year for them. I don't think we've actually had quite so many, and certainly not as many sightings in this level of groups. So yeah, that's why we're here, and that's why we're getting some quite impressive shots of some absolutely stunning birds. They're really, really pretty. So it's an absolute stunner there of a redwing. Now I've seen redwings before, but never actually posing like that. Really nice. The light was on it a little bit as well, so yeah, I think we've got some reasonable shots out of that. We're going to have a bit more of a wander back up to where we were, see if we can find out where the waxwings disappeared to, and sort of see what else we can find out. Now, hopefully you've enjoyed this one. I'm going to put a couple more shots up again now, but like I say, it's only been a short video with a few shots in there for you, but it just goes to show, I mean, we're literally right next to sort of a Saga higher place on the Monsell Trail. You don't have to go far to get some absolutely stunning wildlife shots, and yeah, I think today has been a real proof of that. It's been really good. Yes, the conditions aren't fantastic. We've got stupidly high 45-mile-an-hour winds, but I think we've made the best of it. So hope you enjoyed it. If you have, give us a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, you want to see more stuff from me, hit the subscribe button. Like I said, I'm still doing weekly videos and getting, well, hopefully out as much as we can. But yeah, from a very wet, in places, very, very breezy Monsell Trail. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Take care.